Hey, what's going on, Cancers? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And I'm going to be using the Celtic Tarot. With all that being said, let's get it. What do we have for Cancers? Cancers. So the first thing I see, Cancers, I feel like there's someone from your past that I feel like you've never really let go of. I feel like this is someone you never, if I can pick up the cards. We have the Eight of Cups. This is someone I feel like you still love. And I feel like it's someone that you've never been able to let go of. And I feel like the reason being is I feel like you had a strong connection with this person with that Lover's card. You felt that spark with this person. Something I feel like you've never felt since or before. But the trouble with this in the past, with this past person, is I feel like this person was very back and in and out, back and forth. I feel like they felt like the stronger the connection got, the closer you guys got together, I felt like they started putting their walls up. That hot and cold energy began. I feel like, that self-imposed prison. It's like they were shutting you out on purpose. You knew there was something else here, but they weren't letting it, come out. It's almost like they were rejecting it. There was definitely a self-sabotaging energy with this person. It's almost like they couldn't let themselves be happy. And this definitely made them happy. They felt loved. They felt, nurtured. Now with this person, I feel like I said, I feel like there's a lot of, you have a lot of unconditional love for this person. Like I said, you've never been able to walk away from them because you knew there was something else there. And you were absolutely right. I feel like it, like I said, I feel like this person couldn't accept this connection. I feel like there's a lot of immaturity in this person, but there's also, I feel like they never experienced that before, and I feel like it became very real. And that's when they started self-sabotaging. That's when they started, breaking this connection up. And I feel like the weirdest thing about this is I feel like they knew what they were doing. It isn't what they wanted to do, but it just kept happening. They found ways to screw this up. Because in their mind, it felt easier to screw it up than to give in, become vulnerable, and get hurt. That was their biggest fear. They seen someone that could actually hurt them. And I feel like that's why they couldn't accept it. They were afraid of what you could do to them. Now with this person, I feel like very tough exterior. I feel like it may be a shock that you to hear that this person was afraid of you. They were afraid of how they felt around you. They were afraid of how they felt for you. But like I said, I feel like it was a lot of immaturity. It was a lot of, I felt like they never had a connection like this before, and it scared the shit out of them, to be honest with you. But with this person, I feel like lately, even thinking about this person more and more, and I feel like there's a very good reason for that, because I do feel like there's been a lot of big changes and a huge transformation in this person, and I feel like they've never let go. They've never let go of you, and they've never forgiven themselves for letting you go. But I feel like a huge release. With that double card, I feel like they're releasing a lot of their burdens. I see a huge transformation in this person, and also a lot of big changes. I feel like this person has become more confident. I feel like they've matured, and now they truly see what they've lost. Sometimes I feel like, I just feel like they were in a bad place, and I feel like if it continued, you know, it may have gone too far that we can never come back. But for you, it felt like it never ended, and it felt the same way for them. It never truly ended for either one of you, and I feel like there's a reason, because it wasn't meant to. That wasn't the end. This coming up is only the beginning. I feel like they were doing a lot of overthinking. You know, I some people think that when you find the person that makes you happy, and that makes you feel complete, that it would be easy choice to accept it. But there's so many people out there that scares the shit of them more than being alone. Because it's almost like this with this person. They felt like if they gave you everything, they had to be more. They had to be something else. And what confuses me about that is when people say that, like, they feel like they gotta, when you fall in love with someone, you have to step it up. But that's not, they fell in love with you for who you were. You don't have to be anything else. They don't expect you to be anything else. And so many people think that you have to, go to this next level. I mean, obviously we want, the person we love to, advance in life and to move forward. But I mean, we don't expect you to be somebody else. But like I said, I feel like this person's done a lot of growing. I feel like the loss they feel from you, from losing you, I feel like in a weird way, I feel like it's probably the best thing that ever could have happened to the both of you. Now it may not feel that way right now, but I feel like moving forward, like I said, they only think about you. I feel like they're finally ready to face their fears, and I do see this person coming back. I see a rebirth here. It's a new beginning. And like I said, I feel like they're finally ready to accept this connection. They've always wanted to be with you, but now they're actually going to do something about it. I do see them making you an offer, and I do see it being a serious offer. They know what they lost. They don't want to live without you. Like I said, I do feel like they are going to reach out to you, and I do feel like there's going to be a lot of surprises coming from this person. I feel like a lot of honesty is going to shed a lot of light on it, and I feel like them finally being honest with you is the thing that we needed the most to move forward. And I do see a lot of forward movement. I finally, feeling like they're on the same page finally. And it's been a long time coming, but I feel like that's the whole reason why you couldn't let this person go, because you weren't meant to. They needed you even though they weren't accepting your love. They needed your love. They needed someone to love them. You know, I don't know how many times I've seen in a read where people, and not only in reads, but just in friendships that I have, people that are so scared of being loved. They feel like, they feel like they have to be somebody else in order to keep it. But what they don't understand is they earned it by just being themselves. When someone truly loves you, they know who you are and they love you for it. So to think that you have to be somebody else to sustain it, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But regardless, like I said, this person, they're finally showing up. They're finally accepting this for what it is. And like I said, it took them to lose you to know how much they needed you. And it helped them grow. And I feel like it's going to, together moving forward, it's going to be that much more fulfilling because of it. I see a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment. And like I said, with that chariot, that Cancer energy, a lot of forward movement. I just feel like there was a lot of emotional immaturity with this person, and when they found someone they truly loved, it's almost like they felt like they had to be better, and I just don't get it. If someone loves you for who you are, that's special, and you need to nurture that, not throw it away. But you never let go of them, and they needed that. Even when they didn't know they needed it, they needed it. They weren't ready before, but they're ready now. Now with this person, we have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, some Aquarius, some Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Some people feel like the scariest thing that could happen to you is you spend your life alone. But then there's some people out there, the scariest thing that can happen to you is you meet that person that is perfect for you. You meet that person that you're meant to be with. And I know that sounds foolish to some people, but having somebody in front of you that truly loves you unconditionally, that can scare the shit out of some people, especially if they're not ready for it. They weren't ready for you before, but they're ready now. This person will step up for you. They will put in the work. They know what the cost is, and they're not willing to pay that again. They don't want to lose. They're not going to lose you again. When I say emotional immaturity, I just, sometimes when people never really truly feel love for someone else, and they never felt it yet. And there's people that go out there, they go most of their life and never feel true love for someone else. The moment they do, it scares the shit out of them. And that's what I mean by emotionally immature. There's people out there that love multiple times. And it doesn't get easier, but they know what they know what the benefit is. But people that don't understand love and haven't been loved and never really loved anybody yet, when they feel it and when it happens for them, sometimes it scares them away. But I'm glad this person's finding their way back to you, because I feel like there's definitely some special, there's definitely a special connection you have with this person. And I feel like it would have been a sin to not see it through. But I feel like you knew. And I feel like you've been patiently waiting and hoping for this person to finally realize it, and they have. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.